Alright, who's on? Figured I would, Ooh. That sucker glows. Look at how crazy that tube glows, guys. Alright, we got the Big Mama tube rigged up. Big Mama rod. Alright, start chatting, guys. I don't know if I can chat with you guys through the phone app. I have no idea. So I'm currently camping on the ice. I'm in, I guess I'll just tell you where I am. I'm in Pittsburgh, New Hampshire. Hopefully the video quality is good, lighting quality is good. I'm using my cell phone. Are you guys seeing it like this, or do you want me to turn the phone the other way? DK, hey, do you want me to turn the phone the other way? Does that help you guys? Hey, let me try something. No? Vertical, like this? I'll stay still. The other way? Like this? Does that work better? See. All right, then. Hold on. It says my device is locked in that direction. It's not flipping. Oh. I don't know. Okay. So, how do you guys see me right now? Is this good? That's all I need to know. Is this good? I don't care which direction it's in. This is the easier direction for me. Fucking hot mess. What do I do with the bucket? So that I'm gonna have it on jaw jacker. That's got braid on it. All right, can you guys? Is this good or no? I know I sound like a broken record, but I can't tell. All right, Ryan sticks to me. All right, so this is good. I'm not flipping it. Hey, Glenn, what's up? Snow Dog was legit today, by the way. Towed all my stuff out. I really want a 10 horsepower with a 13.5, though. Maybe next year. Maybe if I get a chance to work with Snow Dog. We shall see. But I'm stringing up rods. Let me go through my setup for tomorrow for those people who are on. So my setup tomorrow, since I never have my stuff with me, is I use Power Pro. This is 10-pound test. £10 test. Hold on, I can only see the messages for like a couple seconds. Live chat, all messages. Okay. This is awesome. I'll be that guy. How much ice? I'm standing on like 6 inches of ice, and I have seen like up to like 7 or 8, depending on where I am. So right now I'm on a decent amount of ice. I have no holes in my shack right now, which is helping me not break the law, basically, because Fish and Game did not respond. So I use Power Pro. I'm going to use my American Tackle rod tomorrow with this is a Shakespeare Wild Series ice rod. And this is the Action 30-inch medium heavy 6 to 10 pound line. And it's a pretty stout little rod. And I do put it on my jaw jacker, even though it's like deadly on the jaw jacker because it's just a beast of a rod. And I'm not going to use it on the jaw jacker tomorrow, but so I'm going to cut that off. He's lucky he's got it. Yeah, we got it was a little sketchy riding out here, but we checked. Ryan and I, who's in the chat, Ryan's up here as well, not with me. We checked the ice on the way out. Ice was good, so here I am. I am literally the only one out here. And there's a lot of coyote tracks on the lake, which still makes me nervous, even though, I mean, coyotes aren't really that invasive, but. So I got 2 Laker rods for tomorrow. And just to give you guys, everybody asked, like, what's your jaw jacker rod? This is my jaw jacker rod. This is, let me look at the part number. Free live show tonight, yeah. This is the Ugly Stick USG XICE 28M. So it's a 28-inch medium, 4 to 8 pound line. And it is a pretty flexible rod. As you can see, it's an Ugly Stick, so it's invincible. It's a great little jaw jacker rod. I have landed lake trout on it numerous times with the jaw jacker. And I'll be setting them up here in a little bit. I got to drill a hole in the shack. There's no hole in the shack right now. Past the bathtub. I do have champagne for later tonight. And it is raining and sleeting and snowing all at once where I am. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Probably not with my cell phone. I was going to bring my nice camera, my webcam and my microphone, because I have actually fast internet on my phone, but I can't get it to go fast on my laptop. I think just my laptop's a little too old. And let's figure something out on the on this. This will be a jaw jacker rod tonight. Let's get some terminal tackle on this. Line's not the best. I brought ice braid with me just in case. I don't know what I'm going to put it on. Might put it on the tickle stick. Hi, all chat. Some messages. All right, if you guys don't super chat, top chat. All right. It's not flipping. Okay, we're good. Yeah, keep chatting away, ask questions. So, you guys want to see something flipping cool? So, if you guys love big fish, which, I mean, I do catch big fish every once in a while, send it outdoors. Big Mama Certified. These are the guys that sent stuff to Justin Jenkins, who's another YouTuber up in Nunavut, which is like way up in Canada, Arctic Circle, where it's like 7 feet of ice. Look at the size of the jig head that I'm using. It's an ounce and 3/4, I think, to make it big. But look at the size of the tube. That's my hand. That's, I think, a 6-inch tube. Now watch how much this thing glows. So I got a UV light here. Let me actually shut the lights off and let's show you guys how much this green glows. Look at how much that thing glows, guys. That is absolutely insane. This is what we call beast mode tomorrow. Yeah, I probably should put a trailer hook on it. What's nice about this is the hook's actually really far back. So let's let's set up my spinning rod. And it's going to be above freezing tomorrow, so I can use this out in the open. And I think I need one more light in here. How's the lighting for you guys? Good? Bad? When I ask you guys questions, you need to respond because I can't hear you guys. You get a text. And I'm going to be drilling holes here in a minute and sending chum down the hole. Till I get a chance. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks for saying the lighting's great. Which is good. Let's get just put that away. You know, I always want to like keep these spools and I never use them for anything, so let me throw that away. And if you're ever cooking in your shack, don't make greasy burgers. I literally had a film of grease. I actually have a film of grease of literally everything in the shack. Which is super annoying. Let's get the money box out. So, I don't know if you guys saw in the last video, this is the money box. You know what, I can take you guys over here. Because I got a portable camera. So this is the money box. I got jawbone, plastics, crappy plastics, more plastics, terminal tackle, split shot. I have my own powder coated jig heads, Ned rigs, non-lead, and then I have what I use for pretty much all of my fishing are these little flipping jigs right here. They're super strong, super sharp. These are Maynard's Fatso Grub, glow-in-the-dark chartreuse jig heads. That's what I'm going to be starting with tomorrow. Actually, I'm going to be starting with this in a couple hours, a few hours. And I didn't think I was going to go live tonight. I was supposed to be on a different pond that has less, different pond. Different lake that has less service than here, and this ice ended up being safe. Like I said, we have a good 6 inches of ice, black ice, none of that crappy ice, which is the only reason I'm on it. If it was 6 inches of mixed ice, I wouldn't come out here with a snow dog. But if you've seen the video from 3 weeks ago, I'm on that exact same spot where there's a lot of burbot or cusk, and there is lakers to be caught close to here. But I'll be venturing out with the snow dog tomorrow in the rain. Try to get the best content I can for you guys in the rain. It's tough. There we go. It's tough because I don't get all my camera gear all wet. Yeah, so when somebody asked like if I use tubes or anything like that the other day, I prefer the swim bait. And I have some tip-up suckers with me, and probably in a little bit here I'm going to go out and I will be drilling a bunch of holes and set up some cuss lines. Well, drill a bunch of holes. It's like just right at freezing, I think. Check on my cuss lines here in a minute. Get the same baits in 3-inch. These ones. These are like 2.5s, I think. I don't know if they make them in 3, but I got some mini Kitex that I'm going to try tomorrow as well. That are, I think, 3 or 3.5. Let me take them. Let me cut this and check my knot real quick. It was not cinched. But let me show you the rig here. Here's a rigging technique for you guys. Measure to the bottom of the J. Pinch it right where it's supposed to land. Insert it. Make sure you get it centered. And that way you get a perfect plastic every time. So there's the jig, and this is apparently a really good cusk jig. And I didn't have these last year, but probably did. I didn't use them last year. That's a correct response. Let me show you what I got. Yeah, so this is the package. You guys see me catch like any lake trout. It's mostly on these. These are 2-inch shads, and then I have these 2.8-inch swing impact fat Kitex, which I'll be trying tomorrow as well. Lost my scissors. And it is dead quiet up here except for the rain. Except for a plane just flew over. That's the most noise I've heard all night, except for a couple of fireworks. Literally in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, tell me that little thing doesn't look that juicy. Boom. Live chat. Yeah, I've been using the IX Carbon a bunch. I gotta use it a few weeks, but don't think I like the trigger for the pencil grip. How long are you gonna be going stream for? I'm gonna be streaming for a little while. I have unlimited data and I have unlimited battery because I have batteries all around me right now. But I like the ICX Carbon. What don't you like about it? So, if you can see, let me spin it around the other way. You can use it two ways. So let me see if I can get in there without melting it against the heater. I click it forward because that's the way that I'm used to doing it with my other rods. So I click it with my left hand, or I click it with my right, or I click it with my right. So I either hold it, go down, and I actually might use this for Lakers tomorrow. You will catch, thank you. So I actually like the rod, but there is a weird point in the trigger that has some slack. But I have small hands, so maybe it just works for my rod, or I guess, or my hands. I don't know. There's another YouTuber, that guy Josh from Precision Angling. He said he didn't like it either, but I'm used to this style. So what most of my rods are these cheap old Eagle Claws that you basically push this button right here, and then the line drops. Let me put some terminal tackle on this. Put a nice old octopus on there. Happy New Year, bud. New Year's Eve. Oh, my back's starting to kill me already. These flipping packages are damn near impossible to open. You know what, now that I have another reel, I might take the reel off of this thing. This line is definitely old and junky. And I'm just waiting for a disaster to happen. Probably should have spooled it up before I took it off. Okay, but if you guys ask me a question and I don't respond right away, the chat feature does not stay up when I'm on my phone. So if I miss it, it just ask me the question again. Don't be concerned about asking more than one question. I might just fish like right here or close to here all day tomorrow. We'll see. I did not expect to be on this lake, so so far so good. And I have marked one fish. That was earlier. I thought I'd have nothing to do for like 5 hours, but I'm like, you know what? I'll go live. Everybody will be happy. I can get some other stuff done, like rigging up my rods for tomorrow. Or, yeah, technically tomorrow. Which is good. If you guys want to hear a cool metric, since I started doing this YouTube full-time thing, my channel is up 101% as of this morning. As of this afternoon, actually. Did I just take out 2 of those freaking things? I did. Losing track of what I'm doing. Oh, that's why I did it. Watch it. Congrats. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll be doing some collabs with some other channels hopefully this winter. Probably, definitely precision angling. Possibly mainly outdoors. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, he has really, really good stuff. It's the type of content that I watch, that I try to produce. All right, did anybody, what's your camp setup like? Okay, I will, did you guys see where I put down my scissors? Flipping it. Son of a gun. Found him. I found him. Nothing disappears more than like forceps or screwdrivers. Let me show you guys around the fort. Once I get this all set up and untangled. So that's set up, that rod's set up. My go-to jigging rod is set up. I'll probably put that away. Put this away. All right, let me show you guys around the shack. Oh, so I don't know if I can switch cameras. What does this do? Beam? No, I'm gonna do that. Can you hear the rain? Yeah, that's sleet and rain. Got my heater, my bibs, my boat battery, which is basically powering the lights in the shack. So I have these new Hog outdoor LED strips. I got 1, 2, 3 of them. I think I need one more for like really good footage at night. I'll have to turn on my nice camera later and review the footage back on my laptop and see what it actually looks like. I'm gonna hang that up here in a minute. Then I have my cot, a sleeping pad, which I haven't inflated yet, sleeping bag, which is that orange thing, camera gear, propane tanks outside, my hummingbird, my laptop, plastic case, cage oil is usually out there, tackle bag, and then my cusk traps, which I'm going to be working on here in a minute. And that's the grand tour. And I plan on doing an actual tour with the nice camera tomorrow when it gets light out, or basically before it gets dark when I'm done fishing for the day, and doing a video on that. I did actually one last year, and I deleted the footage by accident, so that was my own fault. Yeah, it's an Eskimo 949IG, which is the gray interior one, which I like so far. No issues yet, except for rain starts to come in around the corners of the windows, depending on which way the rain's driving, which is kind of irritating. As you can see, like right there is a little wet spot. So what happens is it gets to the Velcro and then like puddles right there and then goes down. Next thing is going to be the cusk traps that I haven't used since last year. Ow, that one's still good. So for cusk traps, I just use some old tip-up line, a 1 1/4 ounce sinker, 4 cusk lines basically. It's got a piece of wire that runs through it, and then a double strong snell knot with a straight J, because I am ice camping, Canadian fishing channel. Double lined, I don't know, it's probably 15-pound mono or something like that, to a straight J hook, and then I have it on basically a piece of pine that I put the coiners on. I do have an improved design in my head that's going to be round, but I haven't done that yet. But what's nice about this is it's really easy to chisel holes open. So you just, because it's just a piece of wood, you just smash it against the hole and it just opens right up. Because I'll go check these like half an hour after I put them down. And I used these in March last year, so I haven't taken these back out to check to make sure the hooks are good on them. Sometimes you got to cut it off. Get that to go away. Happy New Year, everybody who's hopping on. For all you folks that aren't out drinking yet. I am going to have a drink myself here in a little bit. This one's all set up, a little rusty though. Lost a monster up here last year, like pulled me into the rocks, got himself stuck, and then popped off. Seeking revenge for cusk. And not sure what time it is, but all right, host, who knows what this is? Leave it in the comments. It's got a little trap door in the bottom. Yeah, see, this hook is no good. So I was going to have what I needed in there. Maybe even in there, but I guess not. But I don't really want to make a fluorocarbon. I mean, I guess I could just use freaking braid. Nobody knows what that is? Or did somebody respond? Oh yeah, it's for chum, that's right. It's called a chum pot, and it's really cool. So you basically drill your hole, put the chum in the pot, and then you set it so when you yank on it, it opens up. And what that does is when if you dump chum just directly down the hole, happens it disperses a bunch, and the fish aren't right underneath you. But with this, you can bring it down to the bottom, hit bottom, and then yank up hard, and it'll open, make one little nice little pile, which in theory will keep all the fish right next to you. Really don't want to make a fluorocarbon. Let's use some of this new ice braid I got to make a leader. It's 10 pound. But I had the perfect stuff for it. I have like a ton of Snell things at home. Guess I'll just have to use these hooks instead. Sorry, I'm not talking. Trying to tie a cuss line. Who else? What type of fishing are you going for tomorrow? I am going for Lakers predominantly tomorrow. But right at midnight, I'm going for cusk, and like basically all through the night, I'm going for cusk. And then once I get a couple, I'm gonna catch those, keep those, and cook them up. In short order. Get them while they're fresh. I don't like freezing my fish. I don't like any fish frozen. So I'm going for Lakers predominantly. Well, that's not good. My knot just slipped. Now they're setting off some fireworks. Right, that's definitely not working. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Oh, my phone's dying quick. Hold on. It's not working at all. So we're gonna try over, start over again. Problem with cuss lines is it can only be 6 inches away from the hook. So getting the length can be a little tricky. And getting a knot that's decent is kind of a pain in the butt with a short leader. That's why I use the 6-inch snell. It's actually less than that when it's done, but never been any problems. There we go. And now I'm going to cut that off. All right, there we go. Got it done. One more cuss line down. That one's good. And that one's good. Cuss lines are all set. Awesome. Let's drill a hole. It's time. Not really, but put you guys over there. Straighten my back up here for a second. Ugh. Any new questions? Never caught a lake trout. Any tips? Biggest tip is to go where there's a lot of lake trout. Biggest tip. And number 2 I found is, I watched Uncut Angling and Jay Siemens and all the other guys, and these guys are fishing with these monster baits. And I'm like, oh, bigger the bait, the better, right? Problem is their bait up there is whitefish. So it's whitefish or shad, which are anywhere from 10 to 15 inches long. We don't really have bait like that in this part of the world. Figure out what bait is in that lake and try to match that. I am not out on Winnie. I am on First Lake. I thought about doing Winnie. Decided to do a full send. I'm up here camping, Luke. And I'm going to drill the first hole in the shack. Right now. Hopefully. I'm going to make sure my my chuck is sitting right here. I'm going to move this out of the way. One hole or two hole, guys? Let's just do two. Push that down. There we go. I do have a CO detector. Hold on. Jealous, I'm stuck in quarantine. Me too. Yeah, I might put it up. I might drill another hole here in a minute to put down the camera. Usually I put the camera behind me. So Luke, if I'm on First Lake, I can jig for Lake Cusk right now, right? Before the clock starts, before January 1st. You might know this answer. And I do have a CO detector. It's a it's right here. I'm gonna move it down to where I am, but it's a Cadet carbon monoxide detector. And I know it works because I started the Snow Dog in the garage and it went off, almost went off one day. No, I'm on First Lake because the designated. Yeah, First Lake is a designated lake, lake trout and salmon lake. And I actually put the question out to Fish and Game, but they never got back to me. Yeah, can't fish till 12:01. It's 8:22 now. I am gonna put some chum down here in a second. I brought a scoop with me, guys. You guys always see me like never ever use a scoop, but I figure I'm in the shack, so. There we go. Let's get some chum going. Yeah, I know about the lake trout release thing. I just didn't know if you could, like, you can fish. The thing is, you can fish Winnie all the time, but definitely chicks. Oh yeah. So I can't fish now, or can fish now? I'm not gonna fish till midnight. That's the question. Really. Hold on one second. I need to hang on my bed. Need the hooks in my shack, guys. You know what I do have is a clip. There we go. Yeah, the rules are vague because cusk is open all year round, and there's no closed season and there's no limit. But does that mean I can't fish it? Well, I don't know yet. I'm waiting for confirmation from Fish and Game, and you have to ask the question in a specific way, because I have 4 hours that I can fish, or 3.5 hours I can fish before midnight, and I'd like to do that, but don't want to do it on camera, one, and I don't want to break the law. Not that I don't think any Fish and Game officer is going to walk his ass all the way out here. Egan, I think, is the one up here. I don't know. He might. I don't know. But let's drop some chum down. I have a whole bag of rotten shiners. I'll put down smash them up and send them down the hole here. Come on. Definitely smashed up now. Smash them up a little more. I don't want to get dinged for like YouTube guidelines. It's like smashing fish. So I'm not showing you guys that, but you guys know what I'm doing. Down goes the chum pot. You can feel it scoping out on me, so I'm gonna slow down. Lake trout and salmon lakes. There's like you said, you can open water fish, and vast after season closes, you can't keep salmon or Lakers. You can't even target salmon or Lakers. So I asked Fish and Game if you could target Lakers in like Tarleton and Stinson. They said no. Hoping that just released. Did. So that's the majority of the chum. I'm fishing in. You won't be getting any Lakers jigging for cuss. Yeah, I haven't caught any at night either. I've caught one on cuss lines, but I probably bit it in the morning or something like that. That's, well, semi-common, I guess. Let me throw down the sonar here in a second. I'll give you an estimate on how deep I'm fishing. I think it's like 30-something feet. Could be 25. I'm on like a rocky ledge. You guys staring at my butt. Ugh. Can't target them correctly if I catch the whole jig and cuss. Gotcha. I just think notice that's no close season for all the species. Can't target them correct. You won't be getting any Lakers. How deep you fishing? Yeah, I mean, the way I read the rules, I can do it. But I'm in 28 feet, and I have some stuff on the bottom there. Actually, that could be a couple of I've marked lots of smelt here. I've seen them on the camera before. Question is, do I actually start fishing or do I wait? I mean, I trust me reading the rule book as it's legal, since there's no close season. I trust Luke, but it's, do I trust the officer? Fish just went live. That's understandable. They're a little more entertaining than me. Yeah, I definitely have some stuff on the screen here. If anybody wants to call Fish and Game and ask the question, go right ahead. I already messaged them once. They didn't respond. Hey, look. So Luke, have you ever gone before the first to fish for cusk? Because people were out here fishing today, apparently, so they were probably doing the same thing. Oh, there's definitely fish on the screen. Definitely fish on the screen. Fish moving on the screen. Active. I can just wait till midnight. It's not really a big deal. That's got to be smelt down there. I wonder if I could just jig for smelt. See if I can see some of these fireworks. Not a thing. Mute microphone, share, highlight. I can hear snow sliding off the roof. I was wrong. Who did you talk to? Closed, right? Are you reading it differently, Luke? Or are you reading it, or did you ask somebody? That's the question. Because the only one, not the only one I trust to read the rules, the only one I believe to read the rules is Fishing Game and have it in writing from them. I don't believe an officer's word, unless he's the one that's giving me the ticket, obviously. I shall wait till midnight. Yeah, see that's where I was thinking the rule was once it ices over, the rules change. Which is stupid. I knew it was closed. I shall wait. But there's smelt on the screen right now. Those are 100% smelt. Suspended doing funky stuff. Now I smashed up 3 semi-ripe shiners down there. Should I do many more than that? Actually, I have some dead shiners on the over there too. Fish on. And it's been so warm out today. It doesn't specifically say closed to ice fishing, but it is. Say there's no way that everyone and their brother. Yeah, I agree. But someone said they were fishing 19 Mile Bay the other day, which probably means they were just chicken ice. And then someone said they were fishing where I am today. It's either they're breaking the law or they know something that 90% of people don't, which is it's legal to fish. You just can't target Lakers or salmon. I mean, everybody knows you can't target salmon through the ice anyways. So, whatever. Gotta love New Hampshire's rules. I just realized I could flip the camera. It's a little bit better camera than I can't see you guys, but it's okay. My guess I'd let them know. Yeah, I'm gonna ask fishing. I actually sent a message to Fishing Game on Facebook. If you guys ever like question the rules, just ask Fishing Game on Facebook, and they usually respond within a day. I mean, this is obviously New Year's Eve on a Friday at 2:00. They're not gonna respond, but normally they get back to me within like 1 or 2 business days because I try to do like one. I don't want to break the rules, and I just said this to most of you guys that are in the chat right now too. But I'll be drilling holes for cusk here in about, I don't know, probably 11 o'clock, and then I'll go back out and I'll set all my lines out. Then I don't have the auger out there. But having the sonar in front of me is, oh,